Hello and welcome. Today we're going to get really practical and tackle a huge question. How do you actually turn all those great ideas and all that knowledge into real-world action? We're going to dive into a super simple method for making self-leadership a part of your everyday life. So let's get right to it.
You know the feeling, right? We've all been there. You finish a workshop or a great book and you are just buzzing with motivation, totally ready to change everything. But then, well, life gets in the way. That amazing energy fades and all that brilliant new info just kinda evaporates. It's that classic frustrating gap between learning something and actually doing something with it.
So what's the secret to closing that gap? Well, the answer is a simple, but honestly, an incredibly powerful technique. And it's all about just taking a moment to deliberately pause. We are talking about structured self-reflection.
Now, this is key. We're not just talking about, zoning out and thinking about your day. No, structured self-reflection is an intentional practice. It's the act of consciously connecting what you've learned to what you do day in and day out. It really is the bridge that gets you from theory to reality.
And the tool we're going to use to build this bridge couldn't be simpler. It's called the CSS method. That stands for Continue, Stop, and Start. Think of this as your personal toolkit for self-leadership and making real, focused change happen.
All right, let's break it down, starting with the first step, continue. This is all about positive reinforcement. It's where you ask yourself, hey, what am I already doing that's actually working? What's getting me closer to my goals? By pinpointing these things, you can make a conscious choice to keep doing them, maybe even do more of them.
Okay, next up is stop. Now this part takes a little bit of guts, some real honesty with yourself. What habits, what routines, or even what mindsets are holding you back? What's getting in your way? Figuring out these counterproductive actions is absolutely the first step to finally getting rid of them for good.
And that brings us to the final piece, start. This is the exciting part. This is where we look forward. Based on what you want to achieve, what are the new, high-impact things you need to bring into your life? This is where you really get to be the architect of your own progress.
And when you look at it like this, side by side, you can really see how these three pieces just click together perfectly. You're reinforcing your strengths, you're eliminating those obstacles, and you're sparking new growth. It's a whole balanced system for your own personal development.
So, when you put all this work in, the continue, the stop, and the start, what do you actually end up with? Well, you've gone way beyond some vague list of goals. You now have a clear, actionable plan. It's your personal roadmap, guiding you from just thinking about things to actually making them happen in the real world.
And really, that's the ultimate prize here. A practical guide that doesn't just apply to your job. This is about weaving self-leadership into everything you do, creating this amazing alignment between your personal life and your professional life.
Let me give you a few concrete examples of what this might look like. Your roadmap could say, continue my weekly planning session that really sets me up for a good week. Stop checking my email the second I wake up, it just destroys my focus. And start blocking out 30 minutes every single day for deep, focused work. See how specific and actionable these are? That's the goal. Okay, so you've done the exercise, you've got your roadmap? Awesome. But now comes the final, and maybe the most important challenge. How do you make it stick? How do you turn this amazing practice into a sustainable, automatic habit?
Here's a super simple 3-step plan. First, schedule it. Put it on your calendar 15 minutes a week. Treat it like any other important meeting. Second, share it. Accountability is a total game changer. Talk about your roadmap with a friend or a mentor. And third, revisit it. Things change, right? So look at your roadmap every month or so and tweak it to make sure it's still working for you.
So let's bring this home. This isn't just about theory, it's all about action. I'm going to leave you with a direct challenge. Forget the big picture for just a second and focus on this one question. Based on everything we just talked about, what is the one single thing you will stop doing starting tomorrow?